Welcome. My name is Michael Daly. I'm pursuing a double major in NPRT, and I'm a part of the class of 2023. I work here in Spiritual Life, helping set up audio for Uncommon Chapel in the afternoon and Catholic Mass in the evening. One thing I like about being involved with Spiritual Life is that it helps me combine my professional interests with my faith. Thank you for watching.
sail in from far-off lands. Skin became a sin, white sepulchres, cotton buds for contemplation. Solemn stone faces, cracks in the narrative, men ne'er touched greatness, thieves, murderers, traitors alike. Columbus and Columbine, liberty once Columbia, whips, buried railroads, steel-driving men, resistance, revolution, destiny manifest in merry mountains meritocracy. Icebergs met head-on, Tartarus and tight remains rotting on the floor. I am terrified, scared, miserable, hurt, fearful, running, wanting, needing, seeing, laughing, crying, hoping, sighing, dying, wishing, necessitating, feeling as if. For the first time, I think I prayed on a piece of paper. My message in a bottle, which I wrote in the hole. From inside the wreck, life scattered in distant currents, mournful music and anthem plays as we all go down. Could it be received? Can a drowned voice be heard? The waves, will they carry it to shore? It says simply, I love you. So short, and yet a ballad cast. Am I too late? Has the field of grain faced famine? Is the breadbasket stale? Are the mountains forever red and blue? Did she age while I was gone? When did justice become a crone? Needles pierce the night, monitors and singular tone. Men fall with a groan. Iron lungs, ventilators not so distant past. Solemn wardrobes, fluorescent ghosts draped in white, filled with deepest senses of sorrow. Locked in nothing, complete indifference. Tomorrow, the turning point. Who shall take the high ground? Who will the sky belong to? The clock seems slow, though its hands are spinning. Hurricane of numerals held down upon the king. Stones pried within the hands of citizens and comrades. Lotteries to be won. Disgust. Lime sprinkled halls. Can you smell the fire? Redwood shriek in far-off lands. Prosperous palace, death knell for us all. Nobles fleeing, poor players left in a puddle of their dread. Political Donner Party trapped in the valley of shade. Winter came early. I think we're all afraid. Trinity sites, Oppenheimer, Booth moved from the grave. Bombs drop left and right. Blitzkrieg, sound of a nation. Atomic ripple, decisive action, future hope, silenced in seconds. Children in white houses, picketed fence of glory. Houses and their chambers, sound asleep. Bedridden citizens push money toward oversized bedrooms. Mattress stores capitalizing on their snores. Glass and cork, a terrarium of hope. Within there is a message unheard yet to be read. It sailed from many miles away, brought from beyond, up from the unknown. The waterfront is sparkling. Hundreds of bottles, jugs, pitchers, vases, jars. They keep washing up. Message after message, there will come ceramic certainty, scrawled onto parchment centuries before their voices survived. They cry out from the depths, the darkness of the ocean's soul. I flipped a coin today, a penny, small and copper, in hopes that two sides of the same coin might be different. Unrelenting vision, ice cold on my skin, a drizzle drop in my hand, the first rain of a storm.
No matter what people say, or think about me, I am a child. I am a child.
once again, the unholy union between government, empire, country, and our faith tradition. And when you see those unholy unions, then your allegiances get split. It can't be God and country. I don't even think country should be even in the same sentence as God. Yeah, right? It's just God, right? And I think in many ways, American Christianity has become the extension of the colonial project. And it's manifested in our theology, our voter patterns, who we endorse, regardless of what their priorities are. And I'm not saying that the church should be partisan. I'm saying that the church should discern how to be prophetic. And when we too easily come into union and acquiescence with a form of faith where we can no longer distinguish the gospel from our American values, then you have this almost unconscious enmeshment. I really do think that the people that are out there claiming rights and liberties and feeling like they're suppressed and needing the right to worship and not want to wear masks, I do think on some level, I can't speak for everybody, they might believe what they're saying. And this started somewhere. Think about that. This started on the pulpit. You know, if you think about it, like the American church, right? And Jamar Tisby talks about this in, America, the church's complicity, right? In racism, in his book. And, how is it that people in the 1950s, churches, the American church specifically, the white church, could have a church service, have Sunday school classes with children, and then go and participate in a lynching, and then send postcards about it, right? That really just shows you this distorted, once again diluted, syncretistic, as they say, form of Christianity that you have to actually question right now whether you can even consider it Christianity. Let's just call it what it is. It's American Christianity. And I think that we need to make that distinction. And I could be American and also Christian, but my citizenship is not of this world, right? And I need to consistently discern what it means to be a child of God before I express what it means to be American. You want to talk about a discipleship trajectory or a syllabus, if you will, like that unpeeling, that unlayering that you mentioned earlier, is that sacred task. It's what we do from pulpits on Sundays. It's a constant preaching against, or preaching prophetically, letting people know that there is a contrast between Jesus and Caesar. There's a contrast between the kingdom of God and the kingdoms of this world. And if we're not making those distinctions, we will not see fully formed followers of Christ walking through the world. We'll see a bunch of American Christians. And that means something different. I'm gonna get in some good trouble today.
Ready?
Let's go.
Do all the good
You can.
by all the means.
You can.
In all the ways.
You can.
In all the places.
You can.
At all the times.
You can.
To all the people.
You can.
As long as ever.
You can.
Yes, you.
Can.
Yes, you can.